Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, Easter Sunday is coming up, and Dallas Fish Market is offering an incredible Easter brunch this coming Sunday. But if you can't get out there for Easter, don't worry, because Executive Chef AJ is here with a dessert you can try at home. And I must say, it already smells delicious in here. Welcome, Chef.
Thank you.
So Easter brunch, I know my family, that's always a big part of what we do on Sundays is planning where we're going to have brunch. What all is on the menu for Easter brunch in addition to the dessert?
So what we've done at Dallas Fish Market, we've done a pretty good cross-section of salads. We've done some interesting sandwiches. We got some typical breakfast stuff where you have like a lobster benedict. Ooh. And then you have a great selection of desserts so people can come in, sit, enjoy, spend some time with the family. And
I was told that y'all still have just a couple reservation spots left, so we can still make reservations for this Sunday. And dessert is such a big part, I think, of Easter Sunday with all the kids hunting for candy. And so I'm excited you're making dessert today. What are you making for us?
What I'm doing is I'm doing a bruleed sun-dried mission fig.
And this is brown sugar that you just put in this pan,
I just put brown sugar, added a little bit of water just to get it melting.
I just want to take a spoon and just eat that brown sugar right now. It looks so yummy.
And we're going to let that cook down just a little bit so it starts to get a little bit of caramelization. It starts to darken up a little bit more. And then we're going to add the mission figs into it.
And that's what's in this pan right here, right?
Correct. So we are using the sun-dried black mission figs, very, very high.
Sun-dried black mission figs?
Yeah, so they're very, very high in nutrition.
They smell good. And this doesn't seem, I mean, besides obviously the brown sugar, this isn't incredibly unhealthy.
Depends what your definition of unhealthy is, but yeah. When you do desserts, then you don't look at the health angle of it, right?
Right. No, yeah.
That's why you got figs in there.
And Easter Sunday, it's a holiday, so no calories count.
Yep. That's the day the counter is on holiday. So,
yes.
So here we've gone ahead and added the figs into the sugar, which is started to caramelize. Going to add a little bit of water.
Ooh.
So that's going to melt the sugar down.
It's a fig facial.
There you go. And then in that, we're going to add a little bit of lemon zest.
Okay.
Always try and do lemon zest fresh so that you get all the flavor.
Ooh, and that smell really, when it hits the pan, it really is that yummy acid smell.
Correct. So you get all that flavor start coming out. Now I'm going to add a little bit of triple sec.
Triple sec?
So that's an orange flavored liqueur. So
I'm familiar with triple sec.
It picks up a little more citrusy flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of brandy. So you're going to let that...
Brandy and triple sec. This is my kind of dessert.
Absolutely. So you let this cook down for a little bit. What now you're doing is basically you're allowing the...
Ooh, you can really smell the alcohol. I'm going to smell like an alcoholic when I leave here. It's like... Smells good.
Blame me. Everybody does.
I know. I like it. I like it.
Now, so what it's going to do is it hydrates the fig. All the flavors start to go back in the fig, and it starts to
And then that fig kind of soaks up all of those different
all the flavors, and it starts to get a little more softer, but it still has a little chew. And the good thing about eating figs is very, very high in nutrition. Amongst all the fruits, that's the highest calcium in the fig, and you got a huge amount of antioxidants.
Well, they smell delicious. So we let those cook down, and we're left with something that looks like these, correct?
Correct.
And what are we going to do with those next? Because I'm ready to taste.
What we do is we get a plate. I got some mascarpone cheese in the middle. We don't season the mascarpone cheese with anything else because you have so much of sweet coming out from the food that we make, from the dessert that we're making. We go ahead and add a little bit of powdered cinnamon.
Yes.
Just to give it a different taste. It's got a little bit of lemon zest that goes over it.
A little bit more, love it.
So you have, and then once this reduces down, the only thing left to do in this is you're going to throw in a little bit of butter.
A little bit, as in 5 cubes.
Just a little bit. And then...
Butter makes it better, right, Chef?
Of course it does. And then you just move it around. What you're going to do is the butter is going to get mixed in with the liquid.
And it's going to kind of make a thicker...
It's going to make it thicker. It makes it like a sauce. And then you're gonna,
more milky.
More milky. Once the butter melts down totally, it'll turn back to the same dark caramel color. And this is ready to go in like a minute or so. We have a pan ready here.
Yes.
Where we've made the same thing.
Yes, through the magic of television, we had one already ready.
Correct. So here we've got the figs, which you already got the syrup. You're going to go ahead and plate those out.
Oh, and this is so beautiful.
Around the cheese.
And like you said, so many nutrients in those figs. Don't worry about the brandy and the triple sec that's in there. And
that all burns away. So.
Yeah. Well, Chef, this smells delicious. I can't wait to taste this during the break. But remember, this recipe, if you want to taste it yourself, is on our recipe. You can make it at home, along with a few other offerings from the brunch menu at Dallas Fish Market. And like they said, reservations are required this Sunday and suggested, and they still have a couple spots available. Happy early Easter to you, Chef.
Same to you. Thank
Smells
you.